Good morning all, CamelbackTrading.org coming to you this Thursday morning, December 21st. We're looking at window traders market profile of the ES and NQ. So I want to put things in context and perspective. Market had a severe liquidation break yesterday afternoon, and it was severe. It's not going to be that easy to take back this huge set of single prints in K period. Okay? However, please keep in mind the context of this liquidation break. Liquidation break came in a market that's extremely long, so kind of expected, right? It's a little different than if the market was coming out of balance and had this liquidation break. Then you could say, wow, we just came out of balance, and now it could be turning to the other side for the bears. It could also be where the market's down and then it tried to rally, right? Sometimes it has to rally before it breaks some more. And then again, after that rally, whoever was buying that rally, it broke, and now they'll continue down. It's a big difference. Big difference. Yes, the daily is back in balance. Yes, the daily had an outside day down. But until they take out a weekly low, these bulls are in control. Now, like I said, not going to be easy to take this back. That's why the overnight, again, is going to be very important to me. If we eventually get the overnight high, then maybe at least grind into this. If they can't get the overnight high, well, then odds are you're going to go down and get the overnight low, and then we'll see how much further we push down. Right? There's still 70 minutes to go prior to the open. And right now, the price probe is being rejected. The price spike firmly being accepted by the bears. Okay? Now, righty only had one set of single prints. Right now they're trading above them. So their double second distribution was only M's range. So we'll see if they open inside of the upper distribution. Their price spike is also, though, A's low. So kind of our line in the sand for righty is A's low and half back from yesterday. Acceptance above that, they'll get unchanged value, and guess what? There's nothing, I mean nothing, back up to their 8-wide POC. Okay? It's going to be a little more difficult for ES and righty. However, if they were to accomplish that today, guess what? You'd be getting back above the previous all-time high, and there's nothing to the 7-wide in ES. Look where all the volume was done yesterday. Now, I'm not saying that's going to happen today. It might take a couple of days. You might not just take this all back. Okay, same with NQ. You get back above where the price spike is, nothing up into their 8-wide POC. And then guess what? These are all-time highs for ES and NQ at the highs. I'm not saying that's going to happen today. What I'm looking for is which overnight gets taken out. If we take out the overnight high, we can certainly start grinding away at this. If we don't take out the overnight high and get the overnight low, well, then this is going to stay for much longer period of time than it would have otherwise. So game plan for this morning, depending on where the overnight high is, and look where it is, by the way, right at value low from yesterday in ES. NQ's a little bit higher than value low. You can certainly front run the overnight high. I would probably be out above L's high. Not that believe me, I don't expect this to be taken back in one shot, but you do have to have an out at some point. You could reshort it again if you want, whether it's the overnight half back, whether it's the previous day's low since we had the outside day down, things of that nature. Unless you want to keep adding inside those single prints. That's not a trade I would recommend for most traders. On the flip side, if we push down, I would use the overnight low. You could front run it. If you take out the overnight low, now in ES, the balance low is not yesterday's low, it's Thursday's low from last week. Okay? So, but still, I would probably use yesterday's low as my out if I front ran the overnight low. Again, these are early plays, right? If you're in this trading room, we're talking about this as it's developing all day long. All right? And then chart-wise, I want to show you something also on the chart, which is interesting. So here's the daily. It's a 5-day balance. Now, SPY, yesterday's low, is the balance low because of the dividend. They went lower. They took out last Thursday's low. ES, it's last Thursday's low. So keep that in mind if you come out of that balance. But this is what I want to show you on 30-minute chart, how the market was just grinding higher, well, not SPY, but an ES all-time high, and then liquidation break. Look at this volume. 12.2 million, 17 million, 24 million. That is a severe liquidation break that took price down. We'll use from K period, 474.50, almost $7. That's a severe liquidation break, but that's all it is at this point. Good luck trading today. Thanks for the likes and subscribing to this channel, and we'll recap at 4 p.m.